Hey everybody, Chad McNabb driving here in East Tennessee, and right now I'm in Cleveland, my hometown, of course. Thought I'd get on here and do like a quick retail residential update. A few new things opened or starting to get progress on. I thought I'd show over here. Of course, this shopping center's been here for a minute. By the old Bradley Square Mall. You got TJ Maxx, Ulta Beauty, PetSmart, Five Below, Rack Room Shoes, Home Goods. But over here on my right is the newest thing that's opened up here recently. That's this sushi Yoki Buffet hibachi, Chinese and Japanese over here. Of course, there's been Chinese restaurants in Cleveland, and there used to be some buffets, but several of the buffets that used to be here have closed down here in the past couple of years. So we're out without a Chinese buffet restaurant here in Cleveland. Now we have one again. Of course, down over here on my left, you got Hibbett Sporting Goods. It used to be in the mall over here. They moved over here to the new shop here. There's AMC Theater in the mall. Of course, you know, most malls have had better days, including this one. Used to be a Kmart right there where they've built those new stores, torn it down several years ago when Kmart went out of business. There's the AMC movie theater. There's another restaurant or two over here on my right, up there on this patio. There, I think. Got a what is that over here? Sporting goods store. I'm trying to think of the name. Okay, I'll say this: Dunham's. Yeah, Dunham's Sporting Goods store, and there's Belt. Still open. Of course, there used to be JCPenney out in there, also shut down several years ago. Just a sign of the modern shopping. With your online shopping through Amazon and all the other online shopping that most stores have now. All the old-time stores have gone out of business or shut a lot of their stores down. Also, I'm going to drive out here to some newer residential. Being built up here off the north end of Cleveland, off Lee Highway right here. This is Highway 11, or Lee Highway. Runs all the way down through Chattanooga, up all the way through Knoxville, and so Athens, you can go to Athens, Sweetwater, Lyle, and Ore City are all on Highway 11 between here and Knoxville, Farragut. There's the old Hardwick Farms over here on my right. The old Hardwick family's owned for many years. They also used to run a big clothing manufacturing here in Cleveland, but that's all shut down now. Another thing that's happened in the past 20, 30 years, a lot of your textile clothing manufacturers moved overseas. There is an new assisted living center there on my right. This is King's Den Road. There is King's Court, new subdivision, and some townhomes too going in there. And then there's another big apartment behind that for seniors. Here is King's Cove. Now these houses right here are a little older. These were probably built back in the 70s, 80s, 90s. over here too. Little creek or branch running through here. Said a little area right here. Still starting to grow. Of course, most of your newer housing's going in on this end of town anyway, north end of town, west side of town. Especially now that they're getting Georgetown Road widened 4 lanes. And also over here, you'll see in a minute, one of the nicest subdivisions in Cleveland. When I go around this curve, or go back around the other way. But I can't go in it because it's gated, so we can only see gate up here in a minute. Well, right there on the left, there it is. That is called Bentley Park. See, it's got a big gate on it. That and Anatole, which is up just a little further north over here on Lee Highway, are the 2 nicest subdivisions in Cleveland. Probably each average house in there. Anatole is actually not gated though, so I could go into. I've done a video on Anatole before, and now there's a couple of houses that are, the individual houses are gated, but the subdivision is not. Several multi-millionaires that live in Anatole, a couple of the richest people in Cleveland. So there's the King's Cove again. There is the King's Court. Single family and townhomes, luxury townhomes, that sign says. Then over here on my right, past these tree line, there's another subdivision supposed to be built over there called by RP Homes out of Chattanooga. I haven't seen any work started, but coming up here, out here in a little bit, there's another subdivision they have. RP Homes, the same company, has started to do a lot of work on it. I'm going to drive out there by it in a minute. There on my left is by Dollar General there. It's called the Preserve Apartments. I think those are senior apartments. Drive up here too. These are townhomes and single family homes right here. Caden's Court. It's the first time I drove up in here before too. Nice sidewalks. Look, always good to have sidewalks. All these your newer subdivisions now, they build sidewalks. Much better for walking. There we go. Then across the road right here is another subdivision, newer subdivision by Pratt Homes out of Chattanooga, and they've built several subdivisions here in Cleveland, including a new one on Freewell Road called the Trails of Freewell, but that's called Heartland. Now I'm coming on to Tasso Road. Now I'm out of the city limits, pretty much right here. You're out of the city limits. Coming right up here on the left, though, is this new subdivision I was talking about that's being built by RP homes. Right here on the left. I'm going to try to drive up there. They finally got a road built right here. I'm going to drive up here and see what it looks like. Hopefully get up here. Also, I love doing videos. It's hard to get out right now. I'm working 5 days a week, short weekends, to get out further to do some newer towns. So I've done several videos where I've did a little, maybe repeat of some other videos or kind of similar. But once here in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna get 2 weeks off from work, so I'm gonna try to get out and do some new videos in some towns I haven't been to before, especially probably around Middle Tennessee, and maybe even Upper East Tennessee. I may try to get up to around Johnson City, Kingsport, Bristol, Elizabethton. As you can see, we're up here on the top of the ridge. And then down below me is another new subdivision that's being built by, of course, D.R. Horton. Of course, D.R. Horton has come under some scrutiny here lately, not building the highest quality subdivisions, houses. I know they're building a lot. There you go. Of course, like I said, I'm up here on top of the ridge, and you have definitely good views of the valleys over here. Of course, they're over here on my right. Of course, this is called East Tennessee. You have the Appalachian Mountains in the very east part of Tennessee, border growing to North Carolina. Then in between this is called the Appalachian Ridge and Valley region. That's where most of your bigger cities in East Tennessee, Knoxville, Chattanooga, Johnson City, Cleveland, Kingsport, all those are in, which is a lower elevation area, but you still have rolling ridges with valleys in between. Got some ridges right, probably here maybe up to 1,300 feet in elevation. Down in the valleys, you're probably about 800-900 feet elevation. And then to the west of here is the Appalachian Plateau, and that is where like Crossville's at, one of the towns. And that area is more of a rolling to flat top mountains. Probably some of that elevation over there is around 1,500 to 2,000 feet. Or Signal Mountain and Lookout Mountain next to Chattanooga, that's Appalachian Plateau. And then there's some parts of the Appalachian, like you have the Crab Orchard Mountains, too, that are even taller than that. Past Oak Ridge, up in north central, that close to between Oak to close to Kentucky. And those are probably, some of those are over 3,000 feet. So if you move to East Tennessee, it's very, you have level areas and spots, but it's a lot of hills and rolling land too. Oh, driving on the lawnmower. Reminds me of that Vince Gill video with George Jones riding off in the lawnmower. Right out here, if I was to keep going straight, there is where the new Cleveland airport's at. It's definitely a good sized runway. It's probably 6,000 feet or more. Mostly it's just for private airplanes right now, though, no commercial. Back out here to, of course, or close to the city limits again. One more stop out here on this is Urbane Road. This will come back out into city limits next to the Cleveland YMCA, First Baptist Church. Bunch of big warehouses over here on my left. Of course, Cleveland is also one of the largest manufacturing cities in Tennessee. After the four big cities of Knoxville, Chattanooga, Memphis, Nashville, Cleveland's either fifth or sixth in manufacturing in Tennessee. There is Bradford Place subdivision. Those houses, it's probably been there 15 years. Most of those houses, 15 years. But I got one more spot up here I want to go to. This is called coming up to Bellingham right here. These are all townhouses and apartments. These have all been built here in the past 2 years, and even less. Bellingham Cove. And it looks like they're all pretty much occupied too. I think, I know if somebody lives out here, I think they pay $1,500 to $1,700 a month of rent. I think they have a 2-bedroom. Townhouse out here. So definitely not cheap, of course. Not a lot of places anymore are not cheap. Any new or apartment probably gonna be paying $1,200, $1,000 or more probably a month. Even a 1-2 bedroom. I'm still not, right here, you're still not in the city limits though. City limit is coming right up here. Right there is the city limit sign for Cleveland. There's the Omega Center International. I don't know, that's a church of some kind. I don't know exactly what kind of church. I do know they have a lot of just conferences or there or something a lot. Right there is the First Baptist Church in Cleveland. Go with that. We're building something new right there too. I don't know what that is. There's a Bradley County park over here and some pickleball courts there, tennis courts. Bradley County Recreational Park. And then right here on my left is the Cleveland YMCA. Right there. But that is going to be my video of updating some of the new retail residential here in Cleveland. If you want to see more of East and Middle Tennessee, just comment below, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching this video.